stuff again. Also the region last, so we're putting Necrobinder. Attention 10. Goes. Okay, immediately leaning towards the first or third one. I don't love Carlos cards on Necrobinder. Third one's good if there's maybe like a mid to late game shop we can go to. Maybe a little too early. All you can do here is remove the injury. Right? So maybe we can afford a card on sale. Top of that, but yeah. Right now I'm looking at this path. This shop would be good as well. Like pivot here. First with this shop, right? I don't like force into a shop if you go far right. Which I don't mind if I take the injury, because worst case scenario, I could just move the injury and start right. So I think we go with the hefty tablet. Get a good rare to pick from. Fancy's Cry, Scythe, End of Days. So End of Days is pretty nuts, but I think we gotta go with a Scythe on 4-1. Right, it's just some good scaling. Like usually after Act 1 I pick this, and it scales pretty hard into the late game, so I could just imagine picking this to start the run with. And it's like 2 strikes for 2 energy start, so it's not even like that bad to start. Probably start here then. Yeah, 3 fights. Hopefully we can take the elite. Can't take the elite, you like this way, but and you probably head left after that as well, because elites afterwards, probably not likely either if you can't take the first one. Fine. Yeah, card kind of played itself. Okay, Scythe is scaled, that's good. Unleash, hopefully. Right, yep. Girl, it's not bad, huh? Capture Spear, negative pulse, Fear. With the Scythe in the deck, it does speak towards like doing physical stuff a little bit. Fear at the Scythe. Pretty good combo. And Fear is maybe what I take with no direction here. General, like the Capture Spirit's definitely not bad either though, but here. Sword of Stone or Gold. Not seeing a shot for a while, so I think we just go Sword of Stone. Hope we can take 2-3 releases act. We're also doing physical stuff, so rank will come in handy later, right? Unleash Fear, so it's like 17. Kill the left guy. Bend. I think we do that. Okay. And kill the right guy next turn, block in a little bit maybe. Probably Scythe or something. Bodyguard defend for sure. I think we just defend. Scythe him next turn. Right. Aussie dies, that's bad. We can't kill the left guy, right? Yeah, we have 20. Taking 11 though? Pretty sad. Wonder if I misplayed like turn 1 so I killed the far right guy. Flatten, Severance, no escape. I think we could take a Severance here maybe. Flatten is like okay. You have to draw alongside Unleash or it's pretty bad, so let's just go Severance, sure. The best turn 1, then draw Severance and Scythe. And bend, I guess. Scale the Scythe here. Yep. Scythe is right up to how much? 22. Pretty good. Putrefy. Putrefy. That's pretty good, right? Wisp is not terrible here either because Severance kind of demands a lot of energy. 2 energy, and then you get souls on top of it. So I could see taking the Wisp. The problem is with that brick, which is the injury. If you draw this alongside like injury, you're probably not spending the energy too well. Especially like injury, Ascender's Bane, like together. Something like that. So I think we should go Putrefy. Probably take a wisp in the future. Do another one, but I kind of like the 2 random potions here. Probably not replacing this one to be fair, but 9 HP for transform is okay as well. Do the transform, we probably just rest here. Go to sleep. I don't want to upgrade, so I think I have to want to grab a potion. Get to pick the best of the 2. Yes, right. I think so. We're like mostly non-Aussie attacks, right? All we have is like unleash for Aussie attacks. So, though we have like hard-hitting attacks, so you could say just like buffing our defense by 2 is pretty good in the elite. Maybe dexterity potion is better here. Roll, yeah, goes direction with these, but sure, dexterity potion is maybe better. Go here, Smith. I think it's Smith Fear. Smith the Professor's pretty cool as well, but it's Smith Fear. Like then we like good chance of getting 2+ vulnerable down early on. I think the Scythe is like the ultimate greedy play. I feel like, but interesting to think about. I don't know. With the Putrefy, we don't really need the Fear upgrade so bad. Could even just like upgrade Severance, right? Bodyguard. Probably Severance, right? Get a nice big wall card in here other than Scythe. Okay. Right, Hero here. And like kind of mediocre. Bodyguard. Like Fear, Strike, Unleash, I guess. They did 40 damage to him turn 1. We did Potion, but still. Putrefy Scythe, I guess, is the best bet here. Weaken for next turn, so he's not gonna hit too hard. Probably pop the Dexterity Potion right off the bat. Alright, like Ben, Severance. Is there any reason to Soul? The only reason to Soul is if you like want to exhaust your fear. So I think we just end turn. Take 3, so not so bad. Bodyguard. Bend, Unleash maybe? We ever have a kill here? Like Bodyguard puts us to 12, go 6. Not quite right. Maybe like Bodyguard, Defend, Unleash, then killing him next turn. Can we ever just like defend, Unleash? Still hit for like 8. He'll be at like 19. I think we have to kill next turn regardless, right? We can at least double defend. So let's do the math on how much damage this is. 7 plus 18. I think like, actually like 19, but low, 7. I think we're like just off of killing next turn. Or like Severance or Souls. Oh. There's a chance we draw Severance or... like decently likely there's 3 of them combined. There's also like an injury and some defense though, so I think we just play the safe route. Unleash here, right? Always get the kill next turn, so... Okay, Pen Nib, that's not bad. Drain Power, Poke, Afterlife. Afterlife is like a fine card. Like slightly better than Bodyguard, but Exhaust, so you don't have to keep redrawing it. Weird, but Exhaust is probably beneficial in that way. You just won't play like once. On Drain Power, upgrade your whole deck eventually. Like other than like Exhaust stuff like Scythe, but Putrefy. So it's not bad. There's like Smithy here. Go here. Rest maybe. We'll have to take 2 elites though, because of the stone. Is that too greedy? I think we're lacking damage a little bit, so Drain Power's kind of that. Yeah, I think I'll take it. Go here, rest, go right, or like go here, Smith, go left and rest. I think I prefer this left path a little bit, so probably go here, Smith, Smith the Drain Power, Smith the Fear. Probably Smith the Fear, right? Because we won't have like Vuln Chain down in the boss fight. But just Putrefy in a baseline fear. It also spent drain power, and it's like the 2 damage is decent, and then like upgrades more cards, so that's purchase a hitting fear. Yeah, I actually like that. Probably go left here. Yeah, I think especially with the Eternal Feather. We have to rest. I don't think we have to rest. No potions. Brief fights coming up. And like no amazing smith either, right? The best smith is Sphere. Yeah, I think we just rest. Hopefully with the Eternal Feather we can like smith at the last fire, right? Hats. Scythe left. Bodyguard maybe? Goes to 8. Like a drain power. Severance will kill. I think the left guy got killed quicker. Just has less HP, so it's a little easier to take down, right? Okay, like defend, drain power left, strike right. I think we strike right last, because I don't mind the drain power hitting a defend. I kind of mind, I don't want to hit strike. Defend, drain power left. Take 8 though. Putrefy, sure. Run sure. Save the souls for later. We're vulnerable. Everyone just kills. We already scaled Scythe, right? Good to go. Attack potion, not bad. Scythe is up to what? 28, not bad. Defy or Defile. Even Borrow Time is an idea. Borrow Time kind of lets you get an extra card or 2 in. Upgrade to like 6 energy, yeah. Pretty good with expensive cards too. And we do have a couple expensive cards. It's an idea. The other 2 were common, so you're likely to see them again. You aren't too likely to see Borrow Time again. Once we remove this injury, I feel like this Borrow Time is actually going to be pretty good, right? I think we take it. No longer applies Doom to yourself too, so Borrow Time's pretty horrible here, right? Not really doing anything with it. We don't have like ice cream or anything to like just use this to get a bunch of energy, so in turn, I guess. Do we attack potion here? Depends on how we draw, but yeah, I think we attack potions this way we can like maybe pen the scythe and kill him. We'd have to get something amazing to like pen the scythe on the little guy. Yeah, we'd have to do. Yeah, it'd have to do like 50 damage. Actually, I don't think there's anything in Necrobinder's card pool that does 50 damage. Like, use the attack potion. We get like a AoE card that we can play later on the redraw. Like that. Like a high 5 or something. Berry. I guess that there was nothing that does 50 damage. Yeah, I kind of forgot about Berry for a second. So Berry plus a Unleash kills him, and then we could scythe one of the little guys. Yeah, I think we do that then. Like, I forgot the one, like, gigantic damage card. Yeah. Berry. Unleash, I guess. Scythe. Could, like, strike one of the little guys as well, but let's just Scythe. Or left, maybe? Use attack next turn. Oh, or overkill damage and, like, on the 2nd or 4th guy. Drop out, look like. Yeah, we can, like, one-shot this 3rd guy, hopefully with, like, a Severance, or, like, 2-shot him with, like, Drain Power Strike or Drain Power Fear. Even, like, a Putrefy Fear. So he's most likely dead next turn, so. Severance this guy, sure. I don't think we even use the soul. I want to draw Drain Power next turn. So it's, Fear right, I think. Fear left, doesn't really matter which. Go to 13, like Drain Power Strike. Love guy's also 13. I'm at 13, but Drain Power Strike away from death. Still on the right guy. There might be some breakpoints I'm not thinking of. Fear, Drain Power, 18, 25. So we can kill the left guy. Bodyguard, I guess. 7. Bodyguard as well. Right. Kill him. Okay, Aussie dies, but we don't gain damage. Okay, we're out of here. Set pendant a little bit. Nice. Transfigure. Transfigure would go on what exactly? Like a scythe? Goes on scythe. I don't actually know if this scales itself twice. With the transfigure or not. Could be about to learn maybe. With like borrow time, it's even possible to play all in one turn. Lucky. Otherwise, what are we adding replay to? Like a fear. Severance would be a little weird. It'd be a lot of souls, a lot of damage. For 3 energy. Replay on borrow time's gotta be goofy. I think it's fine here, but I don't think it's like any amazing targets as of right now. Unless Sight does scale if you transfigure it. It's like Ear Scythe, I guess. Right, 46 plus 7, so you're dead already. Okay. Bench, strike left. Stop the that doesn't really matter the stats too much. Really redrawing here. Yeah, like he has 3 days. Kind of insignificant. Doing this quick. Strike. Have to pendant a little bit. Right. Full aggro, Death March, Grave Warden. We do draw a little bit with the Severance, so Death March is takeable. Right? How takeable is it? Like, all we have is the Severance. Draw. Death March is like, maybe occasionally like 11, 14 damage. It does just say 8 damage on the baseline, so it's still better than a Strike baseline, but not exactly the biggest selling point. If I could take like Death March and Grave Warden here, that'd be ideal. Take this though. For like a little bit damage scaling. Fine. The Kafuda. Put it on like our 3 most commonly played cards. Like Drain Power, Death March, Bodyguard or Unleash maybe. Putting on the Fear is a little weird because it's ethereal. So if you don't play the Fear, if it goes away, like your enchant, so. And there's nothing we can afford to buy and grab the Kafuda, so I think we just Kafuda those 3 cards I said. Right? It's like a bit of chip, blocks a bit of chip damage, this thing. 3 block on those 3 cards, pretty good. I don't think there's anything that amazing in the shop, right? These are all pretty normal cards, aren't that great? I think we're definitely putting on Bodyguard, definitely putting it on Drain Power, I think. And I think we just put the last one on like Unleash or Death March. Death March is like our hardest hitting one cost card. We're probably playing it like every time we see it, right? Along with the Drain Power, they're like both pretty good, so. Sure. And we can't afford anything else. Unfortunately, we can't afford the injury remove, but that's gotta be better than injury remove, I imagine. So, heal 12 and Eternal Feather. So Smith, Smith Bodyguard, Smith Fear, Smith Death March. Death March is kind of weird. Only goes up 1 baseline damage. Mostly goes up the scaling damage. Goes up 1, so not really drawing that much. So upgrade Bodyguard. Upgrade Borrowed Time is kind of an idea, but Transfigure is kind of goofy to upgrade. Like, it does exhaust, sure, but we kind of don't even mind the exhausting, so. I think we smith the Fear, right? Yeah. Like, we need some perma-vuln down during the boss fight. Okay. Like, Transfigure the Scythe. Borrowed Time Scythe. See if it double scales. It's only hitting once is the thing. We could just, like, Severance, Borrow Time, Transfigure the Scythe, and then, like, defend, I guess. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Borrow time, figure the scythe, and defend. Yep. I think the speed potion probably for like turn 3, I imagine. Putrefy, bodyguard, death mark. Yep. Like a little bit of block we get from our food, I think. So this is probably just like speed potion, defend, defend, fear, right? Yeah, the death hurt's pretty obvious. Don't even take any damage from turn 3, but yeah, I had to waste a potion, and Osty's not looking too good. So like soul, it fills out our drain power, but it's okay. Like strike, leash, or upgrade both the striking and the leash. Yeah. Scythe. Fortunately, still has the slippery, so they would just Severance strike, right? Severance, throw with souls and strike, sure. Once this Scythe is like redrawn and he got like vulnerable, I think it should be pretty close to one-shotting him. Okay, just like big death march here. Yeah, we have the pen nib, so we want death march first, right? No, we do not because he has a one slippery stack, so it's like here, death march, bodyguard, or just like borrow time, bodyguard, defend. That probably makes more sense, right? Taking one, I think, right? Not too bad. Drawing scythe would be weird here. Yeah. We can do 102 damage. Or we can just like fear, death march, defend. Fear, death march, defend is like 24 versus 102. And we block for 8 more because this blocks, this vulnerables him as well. We're trading like 80 damage for 2 vulnerable and like 8 block. I think we just gotta do the damage, right? Take like the 30 to the face. Fear goes away, unfortunately, but it also scales, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like it double scaled, huh? It actually did slightly more damage than I even said. Souls. Like, strike, drain power, it's like just shy of killing. We do that, right? Like, any attack here, please? Okay. Nice. Pen nib's like decently set up for next fight, so. Squeeze, scythe, sacrifice. Another scythe that we can scale with transfigure. Just scale in general, but. Squeeze though. Squeeze only hits for 30, I think. Yeah, we have like no Aussie attacks other than Unleash, so 30 damage for 3 energy. Kind of mediocre. We could take a sacrifice though. I think upgrades to 0 cost, right? Yeah. Upgrading to 0 cost. Oh, we don't really. So the weird thing about sacrifice is you have to have like a little bit of Aussie summon to make it work. Because otherwise, he's just blocking for nothing essentially because he has no HP. I think it's sacrifice or scythe. Our scythe is already scaled up a bunch, and getting both of them in the same turn would be awkward because you don't wear the energy usually. I think we just take the sacrifice. Sure. Gonna skill with imbued. Chance sacrifice with imbued. We'd get like 2 block at the turn 1. Yeah. Yippee. Try to figure imbued would be interesting, but you wouldn't really know what targets you're gonna get. It'd be like a bunch of strikes and defense turn 1. Putrefy is like okay. Yeah, there's like nothing good, I guess. Like the best one's maybe bodyguard. Also, you can't do it because it's enchanted, so you get like I think it's no way to electric shrimp. So second or third one. Third one's just like makes your unleash a bit better, right? Sad we didn't enchant that if we take that, but Radiant Pearl. Radiant Pearl's pretty good here, right? We got like Scythe, it's expensive. Death March wants like lots of draw for it. Severance is expensive. Kinda like 2 energy on demand. I like it more than 4 extra damage on this thing, and like it has a lot more potential because it has max HP, so turn HP. So if you get your Aussie large and then he takes some damage anyway, this thing's still hitting for a ton, right? I wish this thing was like AoE as well, like hit every enemy. Maybe they could tone down its damage by like 1 or 2 or something, but I think it's just a Pearl, right? Pearl's fine here. Go for a left. Okay. Take 3 elites. Go for a right. Like, this path, right? You got 3 elites, a late shop. Definitely want 3 elites for the Sword of Stone if we can manage it. Yeah, it looks like a good path to me. You have to take 5 fights in a row before it, but... And then take an elite, then get a fire, but... Yeah, when you put it like that, maybe the far left path makes more sense then. Like, yeah, you can only take 3 elites on the far left path, far right path. Like this way. You like could, dip out of the third elite and go this way if you're, like, so low HP you can't take the third elite, right? I think we start for our left. It's got more, more pivot options. Kinda. I mean, you can pivot out of the third elite. You can pivot out of the second elite, but there's a fire immediately after. Yeah, hopefully we can take all 3 elites, but... Like, yeah, Scythe is not that huge here. Like, Bodyguards, Scythe, Luminous, Putrid Strike maybe? Can't kill any of them, right? So... In this guy... I'm sure. Take... 1, I think? Bad. Aussie's dead though. Severance. Right, left, Severance, left. We just like Severance middle. Draw with the souls. We get like a borrow time or sacrifice or something. Actually, sacrifice isn't that much more. Like, probably put the Carlos potion here, right? Get like equilibrium is pretty good. 13 block on command. Like defend, let the fear go away probably. Like drain power right. Right guy's gonna do a lot next turn, I think. We'll kill him soon. Get him there. Oh, we also have the drain power block with the Kafuda, so yeah. What's the play? Strike, sure. Take the sacrifice. Good. Then defend. Borrow time, strike, sacrifice. Borrow time, strike, and like, I guess we just sacrifice. Doesn't really matter one way or the other, just hold out sacrifice. Yeah, this fight wasn't so bad. We did use a potion though. Melancholy. We have sacrifice, so we could just like kill Odyssey on command sometimes, but like all 3 of these are mediocre, I think. The one I'm leaning towards the most is probably Scourge. Scourge is just like some decent draw. Like Scourge enough with Death March in the deck, right? It's a good upgrade target as well. Like Fear left, Drain Power left, Strike left, does that kill? 17, 18, 35. Kill the right guy. Like block in a little bit maybe. Oh wait, we can kill the left guy with Pendant probably, right? Let's do 36. Yeah, so let's do that. Luminous defend, I guess. bad use of Luminous, but yep. Sacrifice, or just like defend. Strike, I suppose. Take one. Also takes one, yeah. Scythe, right here, right? Yep. Kill the Scythe. Be good. Buy Death March or Fear Plus. Fear Plus, I mean, Fear is probably the worst card here, but it is the only one upgraded card, so. I think we just take a Defy, though. Like, first source a week. Pretty huge. Death March is interesting, but the Death March we have is, enchanted. We'd always be playing this one over the other one. That seems fun. And we don't have the best Death March deck I've ever seen, so. I figure the Drain Power maybe, and just like Drain Power seems fine. Upgrading nothing's kind of sad, but yeah. Buy left, sure. Urge right. This, and strike left maybe? Strike right, probably strike left. We need to kill this left guy once or twice, I think. It's like too much damage. Scythe right. Borrow time double strike left doesn't kill him. Do we need to pop the potion, like grab a Fear or a Death March or a Severance? I think we do. We never have the right guy dead, right? With the potion we might, actually. Like double strike, borrow time, and like an attack and Scythe or something. I don't think we could do all that, actually. Do we drop the Precognition? Probably grab the Death March because it blocks a little bit, right? It doesn't really hit hard enough though, so I think we grab the Fear. Fear. Strike. Borrow time, sure. Like, Scythe him, I guess. Kill him next turn, hopefully. Maybe not next turn, because he gets blocked here, but... Kill the left guy, I guess? 24 to 17 plus 8. 5. So he does die to Doom. We can do that, maybe. Right. Get a little bit of block from the Buddha. Like 8. Not the worst. Definitely not the best, though. We use the potion for that. Shroud. Shroud doesn't make a lot of sense. We have like a Scourge, and that's about it. So, like, Reeve, probably. Parry works okay with borrow time, but... yeah, I could see taking a berry, but like a bad Scythe, essentially. Well, just not exhaust, so keep playing with borrow time if you're lucky. Otherwise, if you don't draw with borrow time, you're not playing it, I guess. Like, or you need to use a Luminous, one or the other. We just take a Reeve. Reeve is like fine. Wish it was like a Capture Spirit instead, but still. Go Ironclad cards, I guess. We get some like vulnerable stuff. Right? Thunderclap, maybe. On Battle Trance. Battle Trance is interesting, except if we're doing a bunch of soul stuff, this kind of hinders us a bit. So probably one of the other two, actually. Terra Sunder or Brand Offering. This one could even be a skip, because Terra Sunder's not very good without some self-damage stuff. Brand is okay, right? You only lose 1 HP, get some strength. I think we could take a Brand. And then like take Taunt, probably. Second one's interesting, but one's pretty good, I think. So take a Thunderclap. Feel like a bit of a yeah, a bit of vulnerable package. Do we just like enchant Scythe with Disrupted? We'll lose 2 HP, but this thing will hit for like 70 plus. Basically just finish fights. The problem is we need to play like every single fight to scale it, but we don't necessarily need to scale it as badly if we enchant it with Corrupted as well. I think we do it. Like no other card that's worth it. And transforms like kind of mediocre. It's like okay. But, like Scythe. Scythe, the first guy. Like Death March, one of the other ones. Maybe Luminous Reeve Strike. Not really worth it, I think, though. Death March right, I guess. Turn. We don't really have any AoE solution, do we? We could just be dead here. Putrefy right, Putrefy left probably, but once left, I guess. This. Egg. Resurrecting and yeah, probably just dead here, huh? We're just at this moment. Yeah. Dang. We could have tried harder in that fight. We just had so many strikes and defense left and we're throwing a bunch of them and yeah. I had a feeling we were dead there, so. Offer, new leaf, scroll boxes. Scroll boxes is okay. I think the other two are pretty strong now. The path look like? Right now I'm leaning towards like this. Right. Go here and like make a decision between two elites or a late shop and either late shop and elite or like go elites here. I guess another option is like this one, but it doesn't seem likely. I need to fire or just take one elite, so doing that, probably just transform a card or Walsh Coffer. I'd like to save my golds, so I think we go one of these two. Walsh Coffer's fine, right? Makes the hallways a bit easier. Dropping Brood's good. Glacier, Focus Strike, Power Driver. Just take a Glacier here. Like huge amounts of block, right? Full block turn one, pretty good. Got the lightning down as well. Okay, took 0 from the first floor, that's good. Go for DI, Synchronize, Hologram. Synchronize can be 4 focus for the turn, if we're lucky. Here's a not exhaust. I think it could be the Synchronize here. It's uncommon, pretty good. Heal 10 HP or like take a bunch of damage for some max HP. I'm leaning towards just heal. Then like maybe we can smith here, right? Maybe even smith here. It's a possibility, right? Yeah, especially with the heal. Seems like it's doable. Usually I click the first one 3 or 4 times, but so we can click the chosen cheese here now with the HP. 2 of 8 commons. I kind of like defect commons, but no glacier. Pop both potions here? Probably not, right? Okay, so 18. 3 strikes would kill. I think I had 3 strikes in the deck though, so. Full cast, hopefully. I guess we synchronize first, right? We go ahead for like 90, 10 each. Looking at kill with 1 lightning hits him. Yeah, probably just dual cast, get ready to defense strike. Strike, sure. Strike left. Tap strike, sure. Draw like 2 attacks or something. Nice. Pretty good. Cold snap. So bad, I think. Don't think we need pop potions for this one. Defend, probably zap. Take the 3. We need to though. Probably not actually. Got like passive damage with the 1 lightning orb. Got like good amount of block as well. Glacier synchronize. Glacier strike. Try glacier strike. Zap, synchronize, defend maybe? Zap. And we're ready full blocking, so we actually just strike. Right. Nice. Uproar, beam cell, feral. Uproar's okay. You could play strikes or cold snap. We're not amazing right now, but let's see taking a beam cell. Fine with the strikes, fine with the cold snap. Like your energy, like maybe 9 damage on average. Sure. Steady. Retain on like synchronized beam cell maybe. Retain on dual cast beam cell. Take 6 max HP. 6 max HP is good as well. Yeah, I like the 6 max HP because I want to go to the late shop. You're kind of like forced into one on this far right path or this far left path. Yeah, I don't like the idea of spending gold there. That's beam cell, smiths, synchronize. Yeah, don't love the like that upgrade. We just smith beam cell. Synchronize this like less than a strike here. I probably like both potions here. Spring potion or power demise. Probably power demise against this guy. Alright, this way we can kill the little guys, and he still just keeps taking damage. We're already smogging, so 1 skill, just play glaciers. Okay, all these frost orbs up, and power demise, we should kill them gradually, so. Glacier. Strike, sure. Dies, right? Meteor strike. We take a meteor strike speculatively because it doesn't do anything right now. Play a turbo, like get a turbo I mean, and like play it, and you can play it, get a double energy. Double energy doesn't even do it once it's upgraded. That's weird. I'm more worried about the boss right now. I don't feel like having a curse in the deck. Take a sweet beam or barrage, fine. Did just waste our orbit capacity, so barrage is worse than would have been 5 seconds ago. Be a sweet beam, sure. Okay. Beam first. I think we pop the strength potion here though. Sweet beam, see if we draw glaciers on them. Cold snap and synchronize. Like 4 damage, 4 block. Guard these 2, maybe. Also exhaust, so we get out of deck. Dual cast, zap, strike. Is that that's below threshold, right? So a beam cell for you. So like next here or something. Full cast doesn't quite kill, right? Always kill next turn, right? So I guess we just defend. This 16, right? This is 12. So be sad. Dang, if we just drew the cold snap that turn, it's like 15 HP. Go for the eyes. Chaos. I go for the eyes here. Go right, rest, and go to shop probably. Then defend cold snap, so fine. Snap this guy probably. Cold snap far right, it's like possible we can kill him next turn. Same with the left guy though, so. Left guy I think it's guaranteed to attack after debuffing, so. Okay. Beam cell. Do we just dual cast first? See what hits? Probably, right? Left. Yeah. Throw a kill on the left guy next turn. Hopefully try kill here, otherwise he's hitting for us a ton. Cold snap glacier maybe? Glacier, we can't kill right, obviously 12, so. Do we have a potion? No, but sure. Like 2, it's actually not that bad. Wasn't really expecting to be able to block him so well. All lightning, focus strike. Let's see. In here. Don't really damage him much that turn. I forgot about the regen potion turn 1. Oh shit, I'm dead in like turn from now. People damage cap without much problem here. This damage cap is maybe one of the most annoying things in the game, but nice. Let's see, Beam Beam, if we draw Glacier Cold Snap. Zap is okay, but we just like synchronize and maybe? Really synchronize. It's like Defender Ball Lightning. Ball Lightning is essentially 16 damage versus 5 block, and even more because Lightning's gonna keep going, so. And he's vulnerable, so yeah, it's like 30, 40 damage versus 5 block, and we gotta do damage then. Cold Snap. That's the Frost Shirt. Yeah, Lightning should take this guy down pretty quick, I think. Focus Potion played, right? Yes, that was slightly more damage than strike there, but I forgot about the focus potion for a second. Okay, we should have him dead next turn, and then he just does an explosion thing. Oh. Yep. Got this lightning so we can push out the frost next turn. Glacier or something. Take 21, but we win the fight, so bad. Fragment or Echo Form? They're both amazing cards. I think it's gotta be the Fragment. Right, like some scaling with the capacitor. Otherwise take like Echo Form, hope for like some energy. Like a Snecko Eye would be interesting, but Fragment's just very good, like especially upgraded. I was gonna laugh if there was a Snecko Eye here. Like half joking about it, but Black Star, Empty Cage, Bias Cognition. Black Star, Empty Cage. Kind of hate Black Star in this game. Like elites are pretty tough. Like you can take max like 2 elites anyway. Of this left side here. Take like 2 elites up the middle leftish, and then like so I think it's just Empty Cage, remove 2 strikes. Or just take a Bias Cognition. A lot of focus with the fragment as well. It's gotta be better than 2 removes, right? 2 removes. I mean, they made removes more expensive on Ascension like 7 or something, but no, Ascension 6 I think. But yeah, it's pretty good. So we go left like we planned anyway, I think. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about the Vexing puzzle box. Like Bias Cog, I guess. Black Cannon does nothing, and then like dual cast, I guess. Do we even dual cast? Because it's turn 3 we have to worry about this guy, really. I think we have to get the damage in, so. Anyway. Zap, Glacier maybe? Yep. If we can't get his block off turn 3, maybe we can just block it in. Beam, sure. Does Ball Lightning Strike do enough damage? This evokes for 11. So 17, 24, 30. That's sad, it's like 1 off. Pop this potion. Hope we draw like a Strike or Cold Snap. The other option is like Defragment Lightning Rod. You block for 12, 16, so you take 10. I think these potions are worth like saving 10 XP, right? Strike. Nice. Fragment 10, sure. Bias Cog is just taking us down, so you kill quick. Oh no, he's gonna get blocked with 1 HP. Glacier, then dual cast the Frost maybe, I guess. I think it's our best bet. We can do like 20 damage this turn. Maybe not. Strike anyway, just to like start taking him down. Sure. You guys actually owning us as a normal hallway. Turbo, overclock, both okay. Turbo, play like our glacier a little easier maybe, but most turns we don't really need the energy that bad. I take the overclock, I think, and then opens up like status stuff a little bit. So rocket punch. Okay. Wonder what he's stealing. It's like rocket punch, glacier, sure. Stealing glacier. I didn't know he could. I thought it maybe worked like the original enemies that stole cards in the first game. I thought it'd be like only from the draw pile, but I guess not. Okay, definitely take our glacier back. Maybe one of our best cards. Chill. Feels pretty good here. Random power, random zero cost card. Zero cost card like synergizes with like our go for dash beam, so I could open up like an all for one maybe. Just got like turbo, like draw, overclock, or chill, stuff like that. You like it? Turbo, that's fine. Like our overclock, you can line up together. Happy. Can we kill one of them here? Full snap, strike, barrage. Like 10, 22. So technically you can if the lightning hits here, but we go for the 1 out of 4 chance. I think we just hit this guy instead, right? Yeah, this is a pretty sad turbo there. And 10 from this hallway. It's kind of great. Actually just getting owned by a normal hallway. So guys, we can be sure. Left trip. I just haven't seen problem with defect in this game that I had in the original, which is like I got lots of scaling, but then it just has like very little front load for like fights like this where they just come in for a decent bit turn 1, turn 2. Shadow shields, fine I guess. There's like no block draft in deck other than frost orbs, so guys, let the okay, we'll block that pretty easily. Oh, thanks for the follow, by the way, earlier. I don't know if you're still here. Like, Cold Snap left. Shadow Shield, maybe? Fine. I keep stunning himself, we have, like, no damage. The problem, we're like, the opposite scaling with the bias cog, right? Scaling in the wrong direction. Literature. Yeah, that's a pretty lucky hit. Kill that guy, sure. I'll be back in a minute or two. Okay, take a compile driver, that's fine with like the turbo and such. Okay, just like lightning rod. Glacier, I guess. Okay. Fact as well, doesn't matter. Not status, so. Master. Strike, just exactly, I guess. Beam cell, go for the edge for sure. We just like shadow shield and synchronize, right? Okay. Scaling a dark orb now. Oh, good here. As that dark orb comes around, he should just be dead, I think, so. You're not quite. Actually, yeah, but it's coming around too quick, but. Good damage here, right? 9 dark sheet damage. Another turbo. File driver. Block. See it maybe? Like open up some status stuff as well. Backhand, for example. Yeah, we got 100 max HP. It's pretty good, but our current HP isn't that great, so. Okay. Yeah, these guys put in a bit of a timer. We're having to play Bioscock turn 1. And I guess, right? Get some lightning orbs in play this next turn, hopefully. We start getting chipped down. Get this guy's artifact off, but I want to keep hitting the right guy. Yeah, the right guy's practically dead. Come next turn so he doesn't add more dazed in, hopefully. Yeah, we should have him dead here. Yeah. Happy Fire's not set up, but it's okay. Take a shatter. I don't think we need another turbo. Second, create a card. We could just like head left instead. Money, I think we do that. Great defragment for sure, right? Left. We don't really need Elite's too bad anyway. Dolly's mirror, exact money for our defragment plus we got. I think that's the play. Other options like copy Bioscog, but that's gonna be better than everything here, right? Looking just to double check. Alchemize is interesting, but Dolly's mirror, fragment plus, sure. Okay, so we got a lot of scaling, especially if we like upgrade our capacitor soon. Check out for epic. Probably like explosive potion next turn if it makes any difference, killing or not. Guys, turbo, play these toxics. Sure. Explosive potion does not help right now very much, so let's save it for now. Go ball lightning strike, and then explosive potion, I guess. Make sure there's 50% chance he dies, but I'd rather get the 100% chance. It's not a very good potion anyway, so. Okay, decent fight. They're ball lightning. Take a scrape. It's fine, honestly. Like a bunch of 0+ cards. I think we have like half a dozen or something crazy. Smoke stack, okay. Master, zap, defend. Have the power potion here as well. Could have done it earlier, but thunder or hailstorm. Get thunder, sure. We'll push out some lightning at some point. I hope. If we don't, we'll probably just die. So glacier, synchronize, and I guess. So let these guys get chipped down from thunder and lightning orbs. I have to pop this potion next turn. You guys left. I'll drive over middle, I guess. Shadow shield. I think it's like cold snap, shatter, kill. We're still dead. We're doing 19, 30. I think like 9 sections. Not that bad, I guess. Fragment again. Grape. Little guy, I guess. Should have probably popped this potion earlier. That's 1 out of 3 chance. We don't die, but we kinda get owned here. Actually trying to figure out what's... Oh, it's the smokestack that's hitting him. Not a power I'm used to having. Well, I guess. Hailstorm plus, Shadow Shield plus, cool, I did. I might be taking the one not upgraded card here, because... we were just kind of like mediocre, even upgraded. This is kind of just like our biggest block card if we take it, though. Wooded makes a lot of sense, though. We got like a couple turbos. Hailstorm is like okay. Like it's upgraded, but I mean I can see it. It's like scaling over time. AoE damage as well. We just kind of notice we have lacking AoE damage. So sure. I go here, rest I guess. No potions into boss. Kind of stinks. Like defragment capacitor. Yeah, defragment capacitor. I could pause reverse and draw, but yeah, almost certainly playing those, so we draw one fewer card each turn. It's not a big deal, I think, on defect as much. Once you get your scaling down, not too bad. So grape, sure. A little bit here, and decent bit, but like definitely can't buy his card this early, so. Hailstorm, sure. Synchronize gets like a bit of damage out, like 6 or something. Full blocks as well. Like chipping this guy down decently. Like dual cast Shadow Shield maybe. Fine. I'd rather get the one Dark Orb in play than Frost. Get more than 3 cards. I think that's fine. Is it though? Not really. Let's go Disintegration then. Shatter, Zap, and I guess. Right. Taking 9 though. We're just dead here, right? Because he's only like half HP. Sure. Yeah. Contemplate whether I want to do more. I guess we just like end the sample there. Not end the sample, but end the stream there. On like an end of a rotation. So I'll catch you guys later. Probably stream later tonight. There's a friend of mine who wants to play some co-op later tonight, so we get to do that. His name's Stash Panda. He also streams, so Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye, everybody.